Hi, my name's David and I'm a director at Lumus360, one of the UK's leading providers of 360-degree feedback and team development surveys. Over the last 13 years, we've had the privilege of working with literally hundreds of organisations, supporting them to develop their 360-degree feedback questionnaires. And the purpose of this video is to share our experiences around that in order to support you to develop a questionnaire that really does hit the mark. So, to develop great questionnaires, there's two key parts. The first one is about enabling the top team to define exactly what it is that they need out of that questionnaire. To do this, you could develop a straw man draft questionnaire that the top team can then critique. Another approach would be to facilitate a session around some key open questions. Now, these could be questions such as: what key management behaviours get things done today? What things should managers be doing more of or less of? And who are our heroes and why? Questions could also look towards the future. Things such as, so what are our key challenges going forward? And what leadership behaviours will be needed to deliver against those challenges? The purpose of both of those activities are about enabling and supporting the top team to really engage in and think about the behaviours they need of their managers both today, in order to do a great job, but also to build an even better future. Having defined those broad parameters, they should then become the basis of the 360-degree feedback questionnaire. Getting the basics right is all about using the right rating scale. Now, there are two types of rating scales currently used. The first one I refer to as a judgmental scale. So in this instance, we ask the rater to pass some form of judgment on the participant. The second type of scale I refer to as a developmental scale. Now, in this instance, rather than asking the person to pass a judgment, we ask them simply to share their perceptions, i.e. we ask them to state how frequently they see the participant carrying out that particular behaviour. Another really important factor to consider is the number of questions within the questionnaire. Now, we know from research that most people lose interest after about 20 minutes, and therefore it's really important that we design our questionnaire in such a way that it can be completed within that time frame. Our recent research shows that in order to achieve this, we should include no more than 70 questions, that those questions should be broken down into 5 or 6 competency areas, and that 3 text boxes should be included after each competency area and at the end of the questionnaire. When it comes to the questions themselves, you should aim to use observable behaviour descriptions. Avoid incorporating questions that ask about attitudes, motivation, personality traits, etc. Instead, focus on describing what you would see if that person was doing a great job. Describe one behaviour at a time. Avoid asking double or triple barrel questions as they cannot be easily answered. Keep questions short and to the point and use simple language. So in summary, the two parts of getting questionnaire design right are firstly to make sure that we engage the top team early on and enable them to get their DNA all over it. The second part is about getting the basics right. So asking the right number of questions, using the right rating scale, and making sure that our questions are worded correctly. Finally, there's no reason to reinvent the wheel. Simply contact me and I'll forward you a copy of our question database, which you can use as the basis for your questionnaire.